solids and prints available of this incredible Nina Leonard Dolce knit duster. It is a cardigan, it has pockets. I love a duster, it's the perfect length. To me, some cardigans kind of hit you in the wrong place and really don't do people a lot of favors. I have seen this cardigan on everybody in the studio. All the models were all different heights, different body types. It really, truly looks great on everybody. There's a little hook, so you can, if you wanna close it, you can. I did like one little closure right here. I think that looks really, really cool too. You could take this duster and put it over a dress, put it over a tank. And by the way, we have tanks that match the colors of the duster, which I'm gonna go through right now. Starting out with the cloud. The cloud is one of my favorite. The blue tank that I'm wearing has the exact same blue that's in this cloud print. So that would look amazing. This actually has been the most popular throughout the day. One of my favorites is this floral. Now, it is a knit, so when you get close and see this, when you order it and get it home, it almost looks like a French Impressionist painting. The edges of the flowers are very, very soft, so it's not like this kind of hard-edged. It looks very, very modern. It's very cool. And then, of course, we have the leopard. Look at that leopard. You know, everything looks great in leopard. I think Bobby was wearing this earlier. They're calling animal when you order. And then this is classic black. This is the one that I've been wearing. If you don't have a black duster in your wardrobe, you can't live without this. And then we've got this beautiful golden color. Fewer than 1,000 going in the golden yellow. And then the last color is called Seaport. And that's the blue. And again, the tanks that's available, let me just pop this on. So we have tanks that go back. And this tank, I think, actually is the one that I really recommend is if you're doing this cloud, because it's the exact same blue, because I saw Valerie wearing this earlier, and that looks amazing. So the tanks have been crazy popular all day long, but I want to bring in our special guest from Nina Leonard. Her name is Kate Blundell, and she brings us these great fashions. So there's the family affair there. Hi, Kate.
Hi there, Helen. How are you? Happy holidays, my dear.
Happy holidays. And I will tell you, I have not been fabulous with my diet and exercise routine during 2020, so I need all the duster help I can get.
So are you saying that I've done you a big favor here? That's what you're saying, right, Helen?
Solid. You have done me a solid. Like, especially from behind. This area is not genius right now.
You know, I love this duster because of, yes, just that fact, but it's very sophisticated, and it gives us all the coverage we want, but it still allows us to keep our shape. You know, when you clipped it in a little bit, you know, it gives you that waistline if you're a gal who kind of, you know, wants it to narrow in a little bit, but gosh, you're getting all the coverage with a great fashion statement. And Helen, I'm also really glad that you brought up something about our prints. And this is actually knitted into the garment. So when you wash it, because these are washable and you can throw them in the dryer, nothing is going to come off. Nothing is going to fade. It's part of the garment. And also, our prints are all exclusive to us. They're purchased from fine artists around the world. And so when you said you can actually see the brush strokes, you should be able to, because it started as a piece of fine art.
Yeah, I mean, they're beautiful. And one of my favorite museums in the world is the Museum d'Orsay in Paris. Of course, nobody's doing any traveling right about now. And I love the French Impressionists. And I see the way that the edges are not like sharp edges, which shows a very high quality knit. And this is a stretchy knit, almost like, it feels like a sweater knit, but it's very light, which I love for layering. And look how perfect that the blue tank goes with this. You actually could wear the blue tank. You could even do the black tank under this. Let me show you how great,
look how great
the black tank looks. I love that too. I would even get a couple, if you're getting the cloud, I would get a couple of the tanks. So really give you a lot of versatility.
Well, you know what a lot of the gals have been doing? They've been getting the set to match. So they've been getting, let's say the cloud pattern as the cardigan, and then the cloud pattern as its actual matching tank, and then they've been picking up perhaps the set that would be in the Seaport, because then you can mix and match a couple of different ways. Either everything is matchy, or it's an entire mix.
Yeah, and the tank is $17.32.
I know.
And I just want to be clear, the Today Special and the tank are not on clearance. But what Kate has done, she's come in with a clearance price on a brand new item, which is a pretty tall order. I'll tell you that.
Well, you know, it's a great item for now. We have to be really good to ourselves, girls. So we wanted to bring something that's really, really versatile. So you can wear this immediately. Indoors, I've been completely comfortable. I've had mine on all day. Obviously, I went on at midnight last night. Very, very, very comfortable. However, if I wanted to step outside, I could easily put on my winter coat over this, and it doesn't add any bulk. It just slides right over. Then the other thing is that in the springtime, when we don't really need a coat, but we want something, you know, that's going to give us a little warmth, look at these great colors. And it can be worn over its matching tank or the contrasting tank. It can definitely be worn over a beautiful blouse. And with your leg wear, let's say you're wearing denim jeans. Well, great, it's going to take on a casual feel. Maybe you're wearing one of our high-tech crepe, you know, narrow leg trousers. That gives it a little bit more, maybe a slightly professional crossover look. But you can also wear them over a dress because of the beautiful length, and make the dress maybe a little sheath dress that maybe kind of lost its appeal to you, turn it into a great ensemble.
You know, one of the things I love about dusters is, like on my days off, I can have leggings and any tank top, you put a duster on, all of a sudden it gives you this like I'm dressed look. You know, you can throw a long necklace on. It really does. It's like the bathrobe of clothing, you know, where you just...
Yes. I like that comparison. You know, we have a wonderful 2-pack legging that so many of the ladies have taken advantage of. And, you know, you can put this with a great legging, any of them. I mean, think of it with a black legging. Plus, you're getting all the coverage, you know, that you need where we want to have that coverage. Because, you know, sometimes when you're wearing a legging, you say, ooh, I don't want to show this, I don't want to show that. Well, this is long enough so you don't have to show anything you don't want to show.
No, and I love it. Like, look at Sonia's combination, that gorgeous floral print, which I think is just spectacular, and then the golden. Now, I know that it's not springtime, but I love that color because I feel like it could transition me right from now, which bright and cheery, which we all need a little bit of, and then into the spring, which I think is going to be one of the happiest, most cheerful springs in forever. The contrast between
we're going to make it
what
so,
we've gone through and what we're going to.
We are going to make it the happiest spring ever. No doubt about it. And you know, it's funny because I chose exactly the reverse. So I wore the floral of the duster. And by the way, girls, I have to say, the duster comes in 2 lengths, and so does the tank. So I don't want you to forget that. I'm 5'9", and I'm wearing the 36-inch regular length duster. But if I was maybe a shorter gal, or I preferred something that was 3 inches shorter, we have that length and petite as well.
Right, oh, petite and average. Yes, thank you so much, Kate, for saying that. I'm gonna go through the colors again. Over 8,800 have already been ordered. So here's the cloud. I actually paired it with the cloud tank, or you could do the Seaport. I think they both look amazing. And then here is that gorgeous floral. Here's that golden yellow that Sonia's wearing. I really recommend you guys grab these tanks. They've been just as popular as the Today Special, the floral. And then the animal. You could do the animal, of course, with the animal tank. I think Bobby was wearing this earlier. Of course, the black would look spectacular, and that would be amazing. The tanks are great because they're really long. That's my favorite. It's so hard to get that perfect length. Here's the black that I'm wearing. This is a no-brainer. Everybody should be grabbing this. The golden yellow that we're talking about that Sonia has on the runway. Again, this beautiful, cheerful color. And then Seaport. This blue is like such a gorgeous blue. Looks great on everybody. Now, if you got the tank in the cloud, you could wear the cloud tank underneath that. That would look great.
Perfect.
You could wear it underneath the cloud. So you can get a couple of the Today Special and a couple of tanks and really mix and match and have a lot of versatility with what you're doing. Because let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. Because here's the tank in the cloud. And then this one is, and I'll just sort of pop this under here because this looks spectacular too. And then you wear, we've got great 2-pack of leggings that we talked about in the show, and 2 different lengths, extra small through extra large, 1X, 2X, and 3X, and the price is fabulous. The tank at $17. Honestly, I feel like the tank is just as good a special as the Today Special because of the length of the tank. But tanks, you know, I don't like the short tank, and if you're a little bustier like I am, the tanks get shorter and shorter as you get bustier and bustier. So I like how, you know what I'm talking about, Kate? Come on.
I know what you're talking about. You know, talking about the tank, it's funny, Callie mentioned that last night as well, because she said she came in with a layering underpiece, and hers was about 24 inches. And she said the whole time that she was coming in, she was pulling it down because it wasn't giving her coverage of the tummy that she wanted. And then she put ours on it. She's like, that 2.5 inches longer makes such a tremendous difference because you're not pulling and tugging. It just hits where it's supposed to.
Just hits where it's supposed to. And I will tell you that I think you'll be sorry if you don't get that tank for $17 and change. But we're also doing 5 flex pay. So $4.99 gets the today's special.
Wow.
Maybe you're like, maybe you're like, should I get the Seaport? Should I get the black? You get both. It's $10 on FlexPay to get two items today. I mean, it really is a steal of a deal. That's why over 8,000, we're coming up to almost 9,000 sold at the Today Special, and we're only 3 p.m. over here on the East Coast. Now, I will tell you, if you want the tank to match, we don't have as many of the tank as we do of the duster, and it sort of surprised us that literally everybody buying the duster is getting the tank, so or getting 2 of them. So if you, I wouldn't wait till later on tonight to get the tank. I would get it right now because I think we're gonna start losing colors and sizes by the time we get it to prime time because it's been just as popular as the Today's Special.
You know, Helen, I want to mention one other thing that we didn't talk about. It's the fantastic pockets. Because the pockets hit in just the right space. You can't see the pockets really when you're on television there because the print is just so blended in. It's not so obvious. But the pocket is fabulous. I have my cell phone on one side, and if I was popping out, I'd maybe put a little compact, a lipstick, and a credit card on the other side. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, you're good to go. You're good to go. I love that there's solids and prints, so you can kind of decide where you want to go. I think everybody should get the black. The blue, this color looks great on everybody, by the way. If you're like, I'm not sure what to get, the Seaport, that color looks great on every skin tone, every hair color. It's really just a beautiful, beautiful color. And that matches back to black. So if you want to do like an all black, you know, head to toe, and then have like that blue, that would look amazing too. I'm wearing my Diane Gilman jeans too, because I was gonna say, you could wear these with jeans, you could wear over a dress, if you have a shift dress, pretty much anything with no sleeves, you could turn it into an outfit when you put this great knit over it. And the knit is really amazing. Tell me about the fabrication with this, Kate.
Yes, well, of course, it's a beautiful soft, we call it Dolce, as in soft knit, but it has 3% spandex. So you're getting that stretch and return. So even if you're a gal who maybe is sitting at the computer all day, you know, and you think, oh, you're going to stand up and you're going to have a little bit of bubble butt following behind you, it goes right back to its original shape. Just like everything in Nina Leonard, and just like I wish I would do after all of this is over. I'd like to go back to my original shape.
You know, I think my original shape was 1980, so I don't know if I remember my original shape. You know, people always are like, what size is your regular size? I think of my regular size as when I was a child. So
yes, exactly. I think when I was about 20, that was my regular size.
Yeah,
okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm never gonna get back to that, but well, my original was 7 pounds 8 ounces. I'm not getting back to that either. But so it's a constant disappointment. But
you know what? We have to cherish and relish the size that we are.
Agreed.
And we have to dress for it and feel great about it. That's the whole key. We need to make ourselves feel good because you know what? When we put on nice clothes that are easy to take care of, they take care of us. So that's what we need.
Oh my gosh, a duster is like an hour on an exercise bike. It just instantly slims you. I'm telling you, it is. I have like, it's my favorite food group is a duster. I'm absolutely convinced.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. You know, it looks elegant on everyone. And girls, if you're under the height of 5'4" and you're concerned about the 36-inch length, we also made it in a 33-inch length. So it's going to hit you in about the same place as both of our models who are 5'9" as well as I am.
Oh, you know, and I do want to mention sizing. You guys go up to 5X, right?
We do. We go extra small all the way through 5X, all of course the same price, because we're a very inclusive range, because everybody deserves to have great fashion at a great price.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And by the way, we just went over 9,000 sold. If you can see right down here, zooming over 9,000 sold. So extra small through 5X and then average length and petite length. And that's a big deal because I think we just started doing that at HSN, kind of doing extended sizing, or as I call it, human sizing, because we're all so different, right? Because we're all different sizes and we're all humans.
Well, you know, I personally wear a 1X, sometimes an XL, sometimes a 1X. So I kind of sit in the middle of the pack. And I know that sometimes it's been hard for me to find exactly the same things as my girlfriends. So that's